Well, hello everybody. Check it out. The infamous fireworks. And they just keep going and going and going and going and going. Yeah, they're up there. So, how was this put together? Who did it? How do we use it? Why do we love it? Great questions, and we're so glad you asked. So this is a very simple prop to make. Rosa actually did all of this. She did the zip tying because she is the zip tying queen. And the rest of this is really simple in that we have 50 pixels. So there's 4 outputs that go into a receiver. It's 50 pixels up to the top. And then we usually will take these excess pixels and just try to make them look as good as we can through this section here, just so they trail up. Most people aren't seeing what's happening down here at the bottom, or you could cover them up easily. And with zip ties on the trellis, they go way up. Easy peasy. These are made in X-Lights as a model with 4 poly lines, and that's it. Now the mounting is something I figured out a few years ago to use that would be somewhat simple and not tear up the yard, and that was using a couple of thick rebar. This stuff here, I believe this is, I want to say it's 5/8. It's pretty thick compared to that, and we drive that into the ground in a couple places here, and then I put this, I believe this is 1-inch pipe. It's EMT, and that sleeves over it. And so it's in there pretty good. Will it move around? Sure it will. It's okay for it to sway in the wind. Not too big of a deal. And then with the ladder, I go up and I hang it and zip tie it. One of the things that helps with this is I have a couple of bolts. I drilled 2 holes, 1 in each pipe, and I ran a bolt through there so that this can catch on there. And then zip tie it all the way to the top, and as many sections as needed to get it pretty sturdy, and it's not going anywhere. This year, new to this side of the house is the Star-Lord from Gilbert Engineering, and in X-Lights I have it looking like this in the layout. And the challenge was, well, that's great. How are you going to really make it look like that? And so I did this yesterday afternoon. Literally, I'd finished it about 10 minutes before the show started. And so I still need to finagle these a little bit, getting them to turn the direction I want. This really should come this way. It looks like it's leaning back now. So I'll have to fix that and get that leaning forward. That's not going to be too hard to do. And again, this Fireworks 2 is doing the same thing. But yesterday when I was putting this together, I was thinking, how am I going to get a fairly heavy prop to hang? And I figured, well, EMT is my friend and zip ties are my friend. Why not do the same thing? So I figured if I could get EMT to hang across this and support this, that'd be enough. And then I could further support it with a side rod there using, again, rebar and 1/2-inch EMT and just zip tying them. That stabilized it. Yeah, I mean, this not really going to go anywhere. I mean, if the wind flops it around, the wind's going to flop it around. Not that big of a deal. As soon as I can find my battery for my saw, I'll cut off that top section and make it look a little bit cleaner. But at night, nobody can see it. At night, nobody can see the zip ties. And it looks fantastic. So I'm not a mechanical engineer. I see something and then my job is to figure out how to put it together as safely as possible. The most dangerous thing about this model being here, or this prop, is how sharp these points are. So Rosa put a little tape on there for us because someone could put an eye out. Me, I'm the only person that's gonna, well, this one we should probably fix too. But also I left some pixels just hanging off here because maybe one day I could turn these into knoll and run something off the end of it. I don't know. Usually I cut these off, but I didn't last year. Then I put a new one on over there this year. And there you go. That's it. Here's the backside of the Simile. At nighttime, the front looks just amazing with the effects. Just amazing. And so I'm pretty happy with that. So hopefully this will help you folks out when you're trying to find ideas for mounting, or if you're looking to create the fireworks, as we call them. We love these. They just look so cool. They look great next to the tree. And if you have any questions, give us a holler. See ya.